The cabin in the forest at dusk. The cabin is hidden deep in the forest, among tall trees, quiet, ancient trees, trees that seem to have watched many sunsets and many peaceful nights. The cabin is not lost. It is protected, held gently by the forest, like something precious that does not need to be found, only felt. Dusk arrives slowly, without urgency, without warning. The sunlight begins to soften, moving gently through the branches, laying long shadows across the forest floor. Everything slows down. The forest slows down. The air slows down. And without noticing, you slow down too. The path to the cabin is simple. Soft earth, dry leaves, the quiet sound of footsteps, blended with the distant sound of a hidden stream flowing somewhere nearby. The air feels cool, clean, carries the scent of wood, a pine, and damp earth, a familiar smell, one the body recognizes as safe. The cabin appears between the trees, modest, unassuming. It does not seek attention, simply exists. The wooden walls carry marks of time, not damage, but stories, silent stories, held within the grain. As the door opens, there is a soft creak, low, slow, welcoming, as if the cabin itself whispers, "Welcome, come in, rest." Inside, the light is warm, gentle. It filters through small windows, through pale curtains, moving softly with the forest breeze. Nothing feels out of place. Nothing asks to be changed. Everything feels exactly where it belongs. Near the fireplace, a sofa waits, wide, inviting. It makes no demands, simply receives the weight of the body with kindness. On the wooden table, 2 ceramic cups rest, kettle, and a notebook open to a blank page. Nothing is written, and that is enough. Some pages do not need words. In the distance, the stream continues its journey, water over stone, steady, even, a sound that blends with breathing in and out. Breathing becomes easier, slow, natural. Outside, birds begin to settle. Daytime sounds fade, becoming softer, more spaced apart as the forest prepares for night. The sky changes color slowly, gold, soft orange, gentle pink, fading into violet until deep blue fills the space. Night does not arrive suddenly. It approaches with care. The fire is lit. First, a small flame, then it grows patiently, wood crackles in calm intervals. Warmth spreads through the room, not intense, comfortable, a warmth that surrounds without overwhelming. Shadows move across the walls, slow motions, repeating, almost hypnotic. Outside, the forest darkens, but it does not feel unsafe. Feels quiet, present, like a calm companion, sitting nearby, saying nothing. The wind moves through the branches, down the tree trunks, until it reaches the cabin as a gentle breeze. The kettle begins to hum softly, low, steady. Steam rises slowly. The water waits. Tea is poured without hurry. The cup warms the hands. Heat travels upward, softly spreading. A sip, slow, warm, comforting. Outside, the first stars appear. One, then another, then more. Unrushed, they do not shine for attention. They simply keep their place in the sky. The silence now feels deeper, but never empty. It is filled with firelight, distant water, gentle wind. The body begins to notice. Shoulders soften, the forehead smooths, the jaw releases, breathing slows, easy, no effort needed, finds its own rhythm. The sofa supports the body, the floor supports the cabin, the forest supports everything. Nothing must be done, nothing must be solved, nothing must be decided now. The firelight dims, little by little. Flames become embers. Embers become a soft glow. Outside, a small animal moves through dry leaves. A brief sound, then stillness again. Thoughts begin to space out, slower, lighter. Some arrive, some drift away. None need attention. If a thought appears, can pass like a slow cloud across the night sky. Eyelids grow heavy. Blinking takes longer. The body understands that it is safe, that it may rest. The wind continues. The stars remain. The cabin stays. Everything exists in its natural rhythm. And now you may allow yourself to sink layer by layer into deeper rest. Nothing will change. Nothing will interrupt. The cabin remains quiet, the forest watching over every sound, every space, and little by little, sleep begins to arrive without effort, without command, like a flame becoming embers, like day becoming night. Nothing needs to be done. Rest arrives, and the cabin remains silent within the forest, waiting patiently for the next dusk.